the summer of 2023, a team of neuroscientists at a private lab in Silicon Valley conducted what was supposed to be a breakthrough experiment in brain-computer interfaces. The goal was simple: link two human minds directly via a neural implant, allowing one person to see through another's eyes in real time. The test subjects were Dr. Elena Vasquez, the lead researcher, and her assistant Mark Riley. The entire session was live-streamed to a secure server, recorded in 4K video from multiple angles with EEG monitors, heart rate trackers, and audio logs capturing every second. What happened next wasn't a hallucination or a glitch. It was documented, reviewed by independent experts, and leaked online before the lab could suppress it. This is what the footage shows. The lab was sterile, all white walls and humming servers with Elena reclined in a chair, electrodes webbed across her shaved scalp. Mark sat across from her, wired up the same way. "Initiating link," Elena said calmly into the microphone, her voice steady as the interface hummed to life. The monitors flickered, syncing their brainwaves. At first it worked flawlessly. Mark closed his eyes and described what Elena was seeing. The red emergency exit sign, the flickering cursor on the control panel. "I can feel your pulse," he murmured, smiling faintly. "It's like we're one." Then at the 4:17 mark, Elena's eyes widened. Not in surprise, but in something primal. Raw terror. The EEG spiked erratically, red lines jagged like lightning. "Mark?" she whispered. What are you showing me?" On the split-screen feed, Mark's view through Elena's eyes remained normal. The lab, the equipment. But Elena's feed, her visual cortex data streamed directly to the server, showed something else entirely. It started as a shadow in her periphery, but the implant amplified it, pulling it into focus. Through her eyes, the lab dissolved into a vast, endless void. Not black, but a sickly pulsating gray like the inside of a rotting organ. And there, suspended in the murk, was a figure. Not human, not animal, but a grotesque mimicry. Elongated limbs twisted at impossible angles, skin like translucent membrane stretched over pulsing veins, and a face that shifted, eyes multiplying, mouths opening in silent screams that echoed in the audio as distorted static. It wasn't approaching, it was already there inside the link, watching back. Mark's voice cracked over the speakers. "Elena, I don't see anything. What's wrong?" But the heart monitors told the truth. His BPM shot to 180, syncing with hers. The creature, whatever it was, reached out in the feed. Its fingers, too many jointed wrong, brushing the edge of Elena's vision. She screamed, a guttural sound that peaked the mics into distortion. "It's in my head, it's looking at me." The witnesses, 3 technicians in the observation room, banged on the glass, yelling to shut it down. One later testified under oath that he saw Elena's pupils dilate unnaturally, as if staring into an abyss that stared back. At 4:29, the entity spoke, not through words, but directly into the neural stream. The audio log captured it as a low, wet rasp like bones grinding under flesh. "We see you now, all of you." The EEG showed synchronized brain activity not just between Elena and Mark, but rippling outward, as if the link had broadcast to something beyond them. Mark convulsed, foaming at the mouth, his eyes rolling back. Elena tore at her implants, blood streaking her face, but the feed held. The figure leaned closer, its face fracturing into a mosaic of human features. Eyes from strangers, mouths from the dead, whispering names. Not random. The lab's AI later matched them to missing persons cases from the past decade, people unconnected to the experiment. The text finally killed the power at 4:42. Elena survived, catatonic, muttering about the watchers in the signal. Mark didn't. His autopsy showed his brain liquefied, neurons fried as if overloaded by an external surge. The footage, leaked by a whistleblower, went viral on dark web forums before hitting mainstream sites. Experts from MIT and Stanford analyzed it frame by frame. No edits, no deepfakes. The neural data was raw, time-stamped, irrefutable. Governments quietly seized the lab's servers, but copies circulate still. Watch it if you dare, but know this. Since that day, reports of glitches in VR headsets and smart devices have spiked. Users describe shadows in the corners of their screens, whispers in the static. And sometimes, just sometimes, the names they hear are their own.